Paul is the chief lobbyist for ProtectSeniors.org and was instrumental in getting language from Bill H.R. 1322 into the House of Representatives Healthcare Bill, protecting the earned benefits of retirees. Brothers and sisters, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Paul Miller.
I appreciate the opportunity to be here because this is an important issue. I am not a retiree, but I am as passionate about this as I think most of you are. And people ask me why. Well, my father is a tool and die maker, so I look back at what my father's benefits are now, recently retired, and I have to just shake my head and see what corporate America are doing to some of these folks and to you all. I spent every day going up to Capitol Hill, making sure that members of Congress on both sides of the aisle know about our HR 1322, which is meant to protect your health care benefits so that companies can't take them away. I'd say there's three components to that. It prohibits a company from making post-retirement reductions in your health care benefits. There is a loan program. Some people say, well, companies aren't doing so well these days. They need some help. So we thought about this and said, okay, we agree with that. So we put in some language in the overall HR 1322 that says, if a company can't provide these benefits, there is a federal guaranteed loan program that they could apply for and get to provide those benefits to help them through the tough times. Well, corporate America doesn't like that. And so we said, well, okay, if you don't like it, take it out. We don't care one way or the other. We're trying to help you. And then the third provision, which I think is key, is there's a waiver process. If a company truly believes that they can't provide these health care benefits, they could apply to the Department of Labor for what's called an opt-out waiver. And the Department of Labor, we don't know what those standards would be, but we're leaving it up to them to create very tough standards, which would say, if you meet these criteria, then you could opt out. But you're almost going to have to be on the verge of bankruptcy, in our opinion, for the Department of Labor to grant one of those waivers. And so that's not something, a loophole that a company is going to say, well, let's just go for the opt-out waiver right now. They're going to have to really meet some tough standards in order to get that. And I don't think there's a company out there right now that we can show that would meet those standards at the Department.
New Jersey, and I'd say there's probably close to 50, 60 folks here. It was a good group, very passionate group. Talked a lot about the health care bill on the Senate and the House side. Talked a lot about HR 1322 and what it means to them and what the language in the current health bill does or does not do, in our opinion. And I'm very excited about what I saw here today. Our membership being probably 55-45 management versus union retirees. This was good because these folks are fired up about healthcare. They know that they're not getting anything, and I think we're going to see an influx of letter writing campaign and a lot more seniors and retirees getting involved this year to help pass 1322, or at least include a larger chunk of it into the current healthcare package.
Okay, great. Now, what's the next step for ProtectSeniors.org?
Again, we're still working around the clock to make sure that the conference committee puts in our language, expands it, Section 110 that was in the House package. We're fighting to defend that in the full conference, but we're also fighting to make sure that it's expanded to cover all retirees, not just future retirees. And we're not, I mean, that's the sole focus of PSO, or Protect Seniors, was to make sure that we protect all retirees, not just future retirees, and that's what we're going to continue to do.